Greetings, programs. Welcome back, and welcome to a new video segment that I am calling Will It Live? In short, I apologize for taking so long to do this, but a buddy of mine gave me a bunch of just completely random knockoff Transformers that he's gathered over the years, and said, hey, see if you can make videos on them. If they break, then throw them out. I don't care. So a couple of these even came pre-broken, which, if you see my hands being a little bit rough here, yeah, that is super glue from me putting these back together. As always, I want to give things a genuine shot. I'm not here just to break stuff. If you're into that sort of thing, there's a lot of people that do that. We'll see what I even end up doing with these. I've given away other KOs before to people that I know just broke them. Funny enough, anyone who remembers iCard up here, these terrible KO Dinobots, I gave them to a guy, and he literally sent me back a video. He shot one of them with a Nerf gun, and it shattered. It was the funniest darn thing. I'll see if I can talk him into posting it. I'll put a link in the pinned comment. It was hysterical. I loved it. But yeah, first up, we're going to go ahead and look at probably the least likely to break here. We've got two, I'm guessing, Surtoy special KO Micromaster things, whatever. First one here being this vastly under-detailed little police jeep. I have no idea what the Chinese characters on top say. I will give them credit that they even printed something on here, though. So as you can see, the rest of this is completely unpainted. And looks like to transform it, you just flip it over, and there you go. Oh, the arms do move. The arms move. So there we go. Let's bring in a little more light so we can kind of see the face sculpt on him. I am struggling to see it myself. It's got one of those really generic face sculpts where it almost has no detail for the camera to focus on. Wow, all of the words just jumbled there. And that is one profile, man. That is, like, I need to start like working out and purging in the toilet or something so I can get a body like that. That is insane. He does stand, though, at least. I'll give him credit there. Let me move that before I knock it off the back of my desk here. Then we've got this, like a tow truck tractor thing that seems to be in the colors of Crumbs, or whatever the guy that Dr. Lockdown uses. So I'm guessing that's why I'm guessing these are Surtoys, extra whatevers. The little tow hook moves. That's a little bit neat, actually. I couldn't tell you what this is copying. Same transformation as the other guy. The arms do move, even though they're completely hollow when looked at from the front. Kind of a Gundam-y head sculpt there. I mean, like I said, these guys were kind of expected to at least mostly work. They can even kind of sit down and do stuff. So these guys are going to be safe from any purging. They're tiny, they're funny. I'll go put them in a drawer somewhere and look at them once in a while to remind myself that, yeah, things like that exist. So next up, we have a baggie of cassettes. Now, I believe none of these... Oh, wow. These have almost no weight to them. Oh, that is terrifying. Yeah, I believe that none of these are directly copying any of Soundwave's cassettes or anything. We'll kind of see what we end up with here as we go. Looks like this one you just fold down the legs, the head. Okay, the head. Oh, hey, we got some automorph going here. That's cooler than I expected. Okay, so we have a Stegosaur. I think this is a Stegosaur. It's been too long since I looked at my dinosaur books from when I was a kid, but that's not bad, actually, I'm going to say. Yes, it's completely blank on the back side. And this side you've got just... This is actually a paint application, not a sticker, which is why it's wearing off so bad, but... That's, like, it's super non-existent weight-wise in my hand, but I mean, it works. It works fine. That's actually kind of neat. So, disappointingly good in some ways. I'm very curious about that now. Let's see. We'll look at the red one. Wingbird. Okay, did this one say anything when it was? Warp something. It was printed in a weird spot and I can't read it. So, we don't get to know what that said. Boo. Here, let's go ahead and fold him back up. So... Yep, it's a mystery what that said. We're just going to call him Warp, I guess. Let's see what this wingbird thing is. Right off the bat, it is not winged or a bird. That is just pinned in and hoping it stays. It has a very high tail. And, okay, so it's some kind of rhino. Called a wingbird. That makes sense. Not really. Is there a way to... The proportions are very strange on this thing. But again, I mean, it transformed well enough. I'm not going to give this high praise or anything, but I mean, it worked, and Wingbird turned into a little rhino guy that's got individual legs. Yes, you can just pull the legs off, but I mean, that's better than any actual breaking, so okay. Not much more to say, but okay. That's a thing. And we have Power Lion King, whose print job got completely screwed up. And this one is a bird, which makes it even funnier. So the one that is a bird is called Lion King. Let's see. It's got little tiny feet. Is there a head? Okay, I'm going to take this off camera so I can look at it in real life. Okay, then. So whatever this is knocking off or whatever, I guess the head would have flipped out from there. It has since lost its ability to do that in the cheapening. So we have a headless... Is that Wing? Is this made... I want to say this is modeled after Wing Thing, actually. I'm not sure now. But either way, yeah, that weird nub is kind of all we get for a head here. So we seem to be getting worse, not better, in terms of quality. And... okay, come on. You can at least have the decency to fold back up. Thank you, Mr. Power Lion King. What do we have for the last one? For the last one, we have Big Eagle. Okay, why do I not... Okay, I'm pretty sure they've somehow just managed to print the wrong names on all of these, which, you know, not shocking when you remember that, you know, these are knockoff KO things. I have no idea how that's supposed to go. Let's just go. No, it can't go that way. It won't go that way. We have a tail. Okay, so yeah, I guess this one's supposed to be a lion. So we've got a lion named Big Eagle. We have a bird thing called Power Lion King. We've got a rhino called Wingbird. And whatever this is that turns into a Stegosaurus. I have no idea what is going on with these. I am very intrigued, though. If anyone knows more about these, please do comment and let me know. I am officially fascinated. And if there are, like, official versions of these to some degree that are a little bit higher quality, yeah, that would be really, really cool, actually. But now we're going to get on to the centerpiece of this video. We have the most ridiculous upscale I have seen in a long time. It's a knockoff Bruticus, something I've looked at before. Only the scale on this one is insane. Yeah, here we have Vortex or whatever. I have most of a Robots in Disguise, whatever the remold of Bruticus was called there. I cannot think of the name right now. When I can find the last 2 guns for him, I will do a proper review on this mold with an official set. So here we're just going to mostly jump around, look at the funny KO thing. These did come with like full accessories and stuff, which in this guy's case is funny because if I can find it here. Yeah, he's got this gun that on the original is supposed to like go up in between here. Yeah, that is not happening on this KO. They have made this just officially way too thick for it to have any way of going in there. So, we already can't use one of the guns. Also, this guy, he is the reason that I have so much glue on my hands. The plastic that these rotors are made out of is terrible, which is weird because the plastic on the main figures it's not the worst thing. It's not as good as a real one, but it's not terrible. But then on the rotors for this guy, they just made it horrible, and yeah, both rotors had a blade snapped off. I've glued it back on. We will see if they stay. But first thing we're going to do with this guy is see if we can get him in his robot mode, which is already not looking good because this is not sliding. Come on. Your friend did it. You can do it too. I am trying to be careful here not to shatter something. Here, maybe if I... Come on. Oh, good Lord. Okay, we're going off camera, and we're gonna risk breaking him. We'll let... Ah! Oh, that's boring. I got it to move. So, okay, so far, no breakage. So far. Gotta keep those extended. Come up here. And flip out his weird little arms here. And fold those back. Okay, so at least we're gonna say that was a piece of extra plastic. Yeah, that... I mean, I genuinely think it was, actually. That's probably part of why he wasn't transforming. So, okay, we've got him in his individual robot mode. I'm pretty sure he'll be able to do both of the other modes here. I think that's how you get him into arm mode. Again, while I do own a version of the set, I'm not exactly like super familiar with it or anything, but I think we're gonna go with this and say we're putting him in arm mode. If I can get his... Oh wow, that is... If I get his connector joint out, I might need some pliers for that or something, or... No, let's be good, like, safe YouTubers here. Let's set a good example for the kids by prying this out with a pocket knife. Why not? Oh. And it worked just fine as the rotor that I glued back on broke off again. Hooray! And yeah, so apparently this plastic is just ungluable. That's actually kind of a bummer after I got him to do all the other stuff. But actually wait, yeah, I'm gonna not want that folded down if we're making him an arm. And I think at some point you're supposed to turn this around. I genuinely don't know. You know what? There. Cleaner arm mode. Okay, and for the next one, we've got the Blast Off or whatever. Ruination! That's the name of the Robots in Disguise version I've got. I have a Ruination. So we'll look at that someday. Anyway, yeah, back to... Not Blast Off here. Blast ain't. Yeah, he does come with his two guns. They attach like they're supposed to on the bottom here. I am pulling off that wing as I do that, but I've got to say, this guy actually feels perfectly fine. Clearly I'm just hopping in and getting him transformed here, so yeah, the legs extend. Yeah, this guy checks out. Very... I even kind of like that face, actually. That looks kind of neat. The purple eyes on the pure white face, that's kind of neat, actually. This guy's getting points I did not expect to be giving out right now. Yep, that flips out just fine. Okay. Cool, actually. Let's go ahead and... I think we'll use him for a leg, so... I think that's how you put him for leg mode. I'm not sure. Fold that back up. But, points. He did all his things just fine. Here's his guns a little better. Yeah, they've got some hollow in them, but they're actually nice and heavy, so... Yeah! And next we've got the tank of this team. I can't remember what he's called at all. His little turret thing plugs in the back just fine. It's kind of weird that, as you can tell, they molded this upper piece in orange and then painted it. Well, this piece was just straight up molded in, the silver color, so... Not the most efficient people that made this. But, again, it's a little hollow and rattly, but I mean, it's fine. It does the thing. It's missing a wheel on the back, but I really don't care about that. The other wheels barely move. Can he do the things? Well, he will just immediately drop that out, so we're going to be making him an arm. Let's see here. No, this comes... Right now, this is just me not knowing how this guy works. Okay, that's better. Oh yeah, that pulls up. I forgot that pulls up. Bring this down. Arms. Yeah. Yeah, he checks out. Don't you put this sideways on him or something? Either way, yeah. Weird little dude here checks out. His pieces don't quite line up and hold together, but I'm not complaining. His face is just bizarre with these giant red bug eyes that feel like they're in the completely wrong spot. I can't honestly complain that much, though. He does the things. He's very eager to be an arm, so we're gonna let him live his dream and be an arm if I can. Oh, I just realized. Okay, so this guy has no choice but to be a leg because you'll see in a bit here, but yeah, having seen other pieces kind of ahead of time here, yeah, this is... You are leg only, my friend. I am sorry. Assuming he gets to combine it all. We'll see how that goes. And next we've got the Jeep, whose name I also forget. Swindle? I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure this is a Ruination color scheme, actually, and I really don't know what the Ruination ones are called. But it comes with this badly molded, droopy, depressed gun. So, apparently this gun needs to go talk to his doctor about getting, some testosterone or something. We'll see how that goes. Jeep itself is fine. It's got little sculpted detail here and there. The movable windshield. Actually painted, paint apps on these guys are mostly on point, it looks like. Can it transform? Looks like that's a yes. He's got the same weird kind of giant bug eye thing going on. Maybe that's what the real ones look like and I just haven't noticed. Come on, rotate down. Aren't these supposed to extend out somehow a little bit? He feels a little... there we go. More? Okay, no more. So... But, I mean, he does the things. He checks out, head bends down for the other, mode there. Little arms. Hands can... hold the gun even. So again, not full quality like you would hope for on what is a remake of a very, very simple mold. Pretty sure this guy does have to be an arm, so yeah, because he's got the little pegs, so he has to be an arm. So again, so far we're doing kind of good here. Really quick, just because there was also this gun who I can't remember who gets it, and the big shotgun thing, which I'm pretty sure is what designates this as a Ruination and not a Bruticus. Even came with this spring-loaded gun, which is weird because you have to put the missile in hollow side up. And when I first got this thing, I thought this didn't work because you go to fire it. If I can do this here. Oh, this time it fires normally. Yeah, most times when you go to fire it, it'll be like it'll do the first click and hang up, and you have to pull it back for a second click. Apparently I've broken it now already. Good start. Oh, no, works again, yay. But yeah, that's weird that you have to put the missile in, bad side up. It does fire with a lot of force, so if you somehow find this set, be careful of that. There's also this little gun. Getting all that out of the way to get to Onslaught, or Onsnot, whatever. I can't come up with cute names for these guys. This thing is huge. This thing is so stinking big, and it feels alright, if I'm gonna be honest, Again, the plastic's not as good as real grade. I wish this had the same plastic quality as the real thing. Yes, you can totally do the base mode with this guy, which I only recently learned, but yes, this guy does have a very simple little base mode thing you can do. I can't fit it all in shot, but you get the point kind of going on here. That's neat. That's actually really neat. There we go. Get that out. Worth noting, all the wheels are real. They're not pinned in very well, so they have a lot of play in them and get stuck on the little wheel wells, but they're all actual wheels, which is very rare for knockoff Onslaught figures. So, points there. Let's go ahead and let's see, I think you actually leave these down and out like that for his standalone robot mode. Unpeg that, flip it up. It's even got the little peg hole so that it pegs into the back here, so that's nice. Plastic is pre-stress marked, which is also just always nice. Yeah, I got the classic issue where that won't stay extended out, but I mean, that happens to most molds of this figure over time anyway. Come up here. Wow, that is pegged together very tight. 1 second, doing this the old-fashioned way. Didn't sound healthy, but yep, unpegged finally. Bring it down. Got the little lever to bring down his hands. And, yeah, he's a big guy, but we have an actually fully functional Onslaught even. I am impressed. I am actually impressed. I'm also impressed that so far the only one to break is Vortex. My friend did actually give me 2 of this guy, 2 of the tank, and 2 of, I want to say Swindle. Is the tank Brawn? Brawl? Pretty sure the tank's Brawl. So yeah, I've got 2 Onslaughts, 2 Brawls, and 2 Vortex. Not 2 Vortexes, 2 Swindles. So we have some options here on building this guy, but let's go ahead, see if we can actually do a proper Bruticus. But like I said, I think it's actually technically Ruination. But get the legs shifted out. Get him in his funny looking little wide stance here. Yes, I'm going to be dealing with plenty of things not fitting in the camera. I am apologizing for that now. Block that in. Then, let's see here. Pop that in. That falls out. So useful. Thank you for that. I'm pretty sure that's in backwards, but we'll sort that kind of stuff out later. His legs also are different lengths. I'm sure that's going to be helpful. Something on... Doesn't part blast off pull out? Okay, there we go. And this guy refuses to stay plugged in. Did the clip break? No, the clip's still perfectly intact. His head's apparently just a little small. That or I'm... Is his head going backwards? Is that it? So I know I have... Okay, apparently his head's supposed to go in that way. And look terrible and hollow in the front. I don't know. We'll try to clean this thing up a little bit later. This guy won't stay extended, which means that he's crushing down his leg. Oh, we're doing so well here. But we've got our weird... Actually, that's a small peg, which means I might be able to get... Yeah, I can let that guy be an arm. Use the big peg to be a foot on this side. Oh, wow, that... Okay, take this off. That is very tight. Get that wiggled in there. Okay. Back in. So we'll go ahead and let Swindle be the other leg here. He tends to work better as a leg in my experience. Let's see if I can get this to peg in. Mostly okay. He's probably gonna be too short. Way too short. Oh, duh. Here's the problem with me doing this stuff live. Pull that back down. Here, let's put this like that, I guess. I forgot he's got peg holes there too. You make them short, and you're only supposed to make them long when they're an arm. That makes this work a little better. Plug it in. His head's too big, apparently. Oh joy. Nope. He just has to plug in backwards, apparently. So, spin that around. Okay, the legs are actually even. So, this is not going great, but this is going better than I expected. So, see if he can survive being given arms now. And worth mentioning, the hands are completely hollow on the inside, which looks horrible if you unfortunately display it at an angle where you can tell that that is the case. But let's go ahead. Okay, that is pegged in. And because he's arm, this comes back up to hide the robot head. Not the most stable thing, but so far nothing's falling apart. Let's go ahead and turn this guy into the other arm. Ooh, that was a sound. Okay, he's on. He's lopsided as a hand, but I did not think we would get this far. I'm going to be perfectly honest. I did not think we would get this far. Let's go ahead, put on the shiny chrome chest plate. And finally, hand cam as I come up here in the darkness and give him his helmet. So, he actually does it. I am impressed, actually, that this KO can do this. Like I said, I do have extras of both of these guys, which means I'm pretty sure I could take my other Swindle here and make him this arm. Or I can just keep my customized Vortex going there. You know, I can see why my friend was disappointed in this, because as I understand, this was not cheap like you would expect it to be, which is lame. But if this could have, like, I genuinely now want there to be like an official release where they make a Bruticus set at this scale with full quality parts. That would be really cool. And I don't know how to do it, but I am pretty sure that you can combine all the guns into the one super gun. But there's also a problem with that, because I know that when you do that, he holds the big shotgun. So that's not going to work. But overall, other than Vortex's blades here, yeah, everyone actually, oh boy, did survive the making of this video, which is more than I expected. So, yes, let Cheapicus here stand tall in his moment of glory. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. If anyone else wants to donate to the channel, I suggest you use the PayPal and Patreon links in the bottom instead of giving me this kind of stuff, because now I have to figure out what to do with this guy. But, yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time.